Howdy, howdy. Gunhead demo. Bring it. How to play. Every ship's possessed now. Core. I'm dying. Hello, it's Frosty510 here, and welcome to another first impression. Let me just... Okay. I didn't understand this game at all, but let's just get into it. Let's go medium. So Gunhead, it appears to be a shooting 3D stealth file game. Letter of mark. Private vessel and crew and hereby commissions. Salvage of valuable xenotechnology. Alien cybernetic entity Kraken. Okay. Okay, so we have...
Welcome aboard, rookie. You came highly recommended from the employment agency, so I expect good things from you.
Oh, wonderful. Alright.
Our client has a vested interest in this alien flotilla. We've been hired to prospect for a selection of target specimens that they're willing to pay top dollar for.
Okay, sure.
It'll be a trial by fire, so knock the dust off those boots and head over to the holomap. Let's see how you fare with this straggler ship. Let's get to work, people.
So I assume we're going to hit ships and then salvage them and then move on to next ships.
Solving hull-penetrating LiDAR sweep.
Ah, okay.
Alrighty, let's take a look inside this beauty. We need to collect data on our targets, so your primary objective is to knock out the central core system here. Unfortunately, it appears to be encased by some sort of energy barrier. You won't be able to scratch the core until you disable the shield system.
Makes sense.
Protecting it first.
Alright, so we're gonna...
Defense systems may also be problems, so
Turret?
you might want to deal with them as well. If you need a closer look at this intel, you can bring up your tactical map at any time to formulate a strategy.
So are the dots enemies, I suppose, is my question. Are these enemies? Jackal. Militarized guard drones. Pack a deadly burst fire phase blaster. Okay. Picket. Simple point defense turret. So we got jackals. Hull station. Pickets. Tripwire. Okay, I gotta watch about the tripwire. Alright, so we choose our... Oh, we can choose our airlock. So I think going in here is the logical decision, isn't it? Okay. Alright.
All done fussing over there? Then head over to the hangar bay and I'll get you sorted out for lunch. Hey, the captain had to sell off some gear to pay the bills. So our selection of suits is a little strapped right now.
Okay. So we have a jetpack, a blast, and a spike.
Feeling snug in there? Sorry about the smell. I had to clean the last pilot out with a pressure washer. I know moving around with Pioneer suit is old news to a rock crusher like you. But the Gunhead here has some special modifications.
So we have a recharging blaster.
Jets for better vertical mobility. Try and get a feel for the propulsion. Just be mindful of the fuel cell gauge. I also added vectored gimbals for quick directional speed. Be sure to use them for dodging incoming fire. Speaking of firepower, you've got 4 weapon hardpoints to deal with whatever Griblies are out there waiting for you in the dark. Oh, good! Next up, try to ram spike for when things get a little too close and personal. Alright, so for each mission, I'll leave you some tech we got the licenses for. Pick it up to see what you got this time.
Stinger pod. Seeking mini missiles. Okay.
Pop off a few of those two missiles. Don't worry about the ammo in the hangar. It's all just simulated in here. That's it! You're ready to rumble! Hangar depressurized and mission light is green. Bring back my suit in one piece, or I'm sending your next of kin a repair bill.
Okay, so the one thing immediately obvious
Knock out that core and make us some money.
is that maybe let's not go in the door that they want us to go in. Oh no, we have to go in. Okay, Jesus. The sensitivity is very high on your aiming, so it is one thing that's pretty noticeable straight away. Maybe stiffen it up a touch. parts of it. And it also, it's very odd when you're in midair.
Key code.
Watch out for those alarm lasers.
I want to turn the sound down because I'm finding it very hard to follow what's going on. Let's turn it down to like 60.
This force field is sealed tight.
Okay, so it's a little easy to lose track of what's going on. Even though they're very small compartments, and you can obviously just have the random density of units and turrets and repeat that. So the sort of thing that they... Oh, I got that. Okay, there's another exit.
Key code recovered.
I really don't like the green color over the top at times. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. Is it because just this area is smoky, or is it for the tracking? See if there's anything I can do about that visually. Radar size default. Show enemies. Camera shake. Turn camera shake off. Crosshairs on is fine. Controls inverted. Off. Sensitivities. That's only one. It feels like it's a lot more free than that. Alright. Alright, let's change that. Controls, sensitivity, let's go. Oh, we want 7. Okay, just feel a little more weight, that's all. Just to make it a bit easier to follow. Health capsule, it's fine. Okay, so... I don't have that key? Okay. I hate the red flashing from the alarm. It immediately makes me think I'm being hit. Something, you know, from other games, the Legacy. Jesus. Oh, I got an extinguisher stuff though.
Triggered. Alarm triggered.
Ouch.
Item ammunition depleted.
Ah, Jesus.
Central core destroyed. I knew I had a good feeling about you, kid. I'll notify the clients and we'll collect the data for our next jump.
Hmm. I don't like the visual effects. I don't like the color overlay stuff. Like the, I call it a fog of green. I feel like clarity in this game is quite poor, so it does make it hard, especially with the high sensitivity. And I'm glad I changed it, but it does make you feel.
Intel shows we'll be going up against some heavy opposition in these next few ships. Better break out the big guns and have some fun!
So we have set challenges to earn more money to do each one, and then we have a pathway forward. Let's just do the middle one. So it's supposed to be roguelike, I think is the word. Roguelike, I can't remember what. Roguelike, I think is the analysis, or roguelite. The one where you just have some sort of meta progression, which is again totally fine. But I don't know. I don't like the way it feels to play. I don't like the design of the ships. I really thought they'd be more flat and more. They'd make a lot more sense, but they're very vertical because I want you to use your jetpack, and I actually don't think that works in the favor of the game. To be honest, I don't. It's only early. I can't afford anything. Let's not do any sort of financial things yet. And the music and all that's way too loud, but you know, that makes sense. Alright, so let's just do this under 8 minutes, not worry too much.
At least when you buy the license, they're kind enough to throw in the first one for free. Preparation for salvage job. Client suited to sleep in handy supply closet. I got the memo for this story, but one will be a little surprised.
I think the design of the weapons,
Fire the emergency
the enemy fire, projectile fire, is appallingly bad. And with the verticality and design here we've got, and the enemies are attacking above your head, so, or below you. So they're attacking in vertical ways, which make it feel like shit. So let's see. How much? I lost all my money, so we start again.
The old Gunhead polished up and ready to spit fire.
Oh, not in the demo, so you have to do that one. Okay. So, the problems I have are really fundamental decisions that won't change. Things that will never change, because, again, it's only a demo, but they just can't alter it in a way that would make me too happy. Like, I've got no money, so let's just keep going. Yeah, I just, let's at least grab some weapon. Don't know. So. Alright, so we got a melee weapon. I'm not even checking the maps, so you know, you can blame that sort of part of it. I just don't feel like checking them. The way it locks your position when you're holding the melee is kind of trash as well. God damn it. It's really just your control scheme changes when you're in mid-air. So when I'm flying, the way it... See, look, it locks me down and then I get stuck and I'm looking at the ground. So everything flips around. Like, it's really weird. I can't even damage this damn thing. Keys. Yeah, it's just every time you fly, your robot auto positions its arms. It's like it has to have them locked by its side, so you can't control as well, and you can't shoot and aim properly while you're in midair. What is that shit? Come on. Yeah, the feeling of controlling the robot is just awful. Ah! Alright, come on, come on. Alright, where do I even go? Okay, enemy stuck in wall. Oh god, this thing is so trash. Come on, okay. Okay, we're gonna exit. I'm kind of annoyed it just ends when you destroy the brain. You don't actually leave the ship. It's kind of odd. I mean, it's a good thing. Another exit. Is there anything left of this area, or just finish this part? Okay, let's just move on. Why is there lava floors in a spaceship? Oh, I was popping off and then died. Alright, I'm done. Now,
Failed to contain this critical asset using the resources provided to you, Captain.
so first things first, I'm obviously not good at the game, so let's just, you know, let's just, you know, let's be upfront about it. I'm not dominating. I'm not awesome. I don't like the verticality. I don't like the enemy design. I don't like the feeling. The way you fly in the air and try and maneuver your guns at the same time can be very odd. When you do at certain attacks, especially the melee ones, you get locked into a position and you can't adjust. So it feels like you're powerless at times with the maneuvering in the air. Which the game is, you know, it's trying to encourage you to fly up and down and be maneuverable, but at the same time punishing you greatly. I'm guessing some of the later tech suits obviously have more maneuverability. It's one of those things that will lock behind and have you progress, but it just doesn't feel fun. The design of the rooms, I think, I just don't like it. This game reminds me so much of I think it's Meet Your Maker. That's a game where you can, you know, try and take over procedurally generated or randomly generated or other online creators like bases, and they've got set up turrets and traps and things, and you have to work your way through it and work your way back. It's similar to that, but it's got the, you know, randomly generated ships with the logic connected cubes with have different assortment of items in them. But I feel as though if it was flatter and felt more like this spaceship, I felt like spawning in here, I was like, oh, okay, I'll go into a room like this, and there'll be turrets and things, and it would make sense for habitation or even a logical spaceship, even if it is a sort of a, you know, a human concept, even, or an alien bipedal concept. Not even bipedal, but you know, it's like I mean, they've humanized the aliens enough that the structure I thought would reflect this ship, and there would be a much better game, I feel. Even though it does have a fog, it's got this weird ass fog all over the place, like trying to make you look not as closely at the are perfectly fine environments. So I don't understand why they're trying to mitigate it with the fog and make you, oh, it doesn't look that bad. It's like, dude, it's odd. There's a lot of these color effects that are just not needed. The cell shading world thing is fine, but having said that, I much prefer if the ships were like this ship. Every ship was like this, and then you have variations in terms of, say, they've got different facilities inside them. Some have like a jungle thing because you've got like a growing plants and stuff, and you could do, again, it's kind of sounds similar to a Starfield or similar to a basic No Man's Sky style, which is not too out of the pocket sort of in its design of ships or anything like that. It's all very conventional. And it just feels odd. Like, you just spend the whole time going, I'm getting shot from there, I'm getting shot from there, and there's a... Why is there acid on the floor? These aren't habitable ships that they're procedurally generating as cubes. They just don't feel like ships. They feel like you're in Meet Your Maker, and you're in someone's custom-made, I mean, randomly made base, and they've just got a bunch of traps and things on the walls. It just feels... It's odd. I would much prefer a conventional Star Trek ship design and infiltration, and have, you know, enemies in there that are trying to protect it, that are alive. I really thought there would be humanoid enemies, and it would be much more engaging in the combat, because at the minute it's just so I don't think this Gunhead this demo it's showed me enough. I would not going to buy this game. I'm not going to buy it. You know, you got a chance to impress me with a demo, and I think demos are a great thing. I do appreciate a demo to show you what the game is. I just don't vibe with this at all. Again, reminds me of Meet Your Maker, which I didn't vibe with either. It had its points though, Meet Your Maker, in terms of a very different structure of the actual escaping. You had to go in and then get out. This one you don't, you just go in and then you beat the thing and then you're done. But yeah, the weapons, they're not terrible. I mean, the blaster, I felt I was just, you know, managing it very poorly. And my melee stuff was just, they're just a bit stupid. I don't think melee works in this game, and I think it was a dumb idea. And that's just because of the way that your tech handles in midair. It's not to your benefit to use it. The way that it's structured, I think the lurch forward from the pikes is just excessive. Anything that they can actually change from my advice? Probably not. It's probably not much. I think the game is set how it is, and it's just set in a way that I don't like. Now, you like it. I showed you the gameplay. I try not to complain too much, but it is what it is. I actually have thoughts and feelings and emotions and opinions, and I express them. That's what it's all about. Tell me what you think. Do you think I'm being harsh? Do you think the game is better? Do you like the verticality? You think I should keep the sensitivity as low as possible and just like whiz around with my camera and go nuts? So just go on controls and just go sensitivity and put it up to like... What's the max? Oh, so it goes up to 2.5. Should be like this and just be like, ah. Oh, even then, it's horrible. Something off about the controls. There's something that's really odd. Even one is just... Okay, it's fine. Yep. Alright, let's go back to save and quit now. yeah, so you play it for yourself. Try out the Gunhead demo. Tell me what you think. And yeah, I'm not buying it. Yeah, the verticality ruins it for me. I just don't like the boxes because it's just again copying Meet Your Maker, which is just boxes. It doesn't feel like a spaceship you're going in at all. Does not feel like a spaceship. And that's kind of like, oh, disappointing. Yeah. Alright then, I'll catch you next time. It's been Frosty510, like and subscribe. Peace!